Hey, welcome, or welcome back. I really appreciate you being here, and I hope you enjoy the video. As always, there are timestamps down below. Okay, so let's talk about where we're standing in the game. Quite literally, right now, we're standing on top of a copper deposit. Now, that's not going to be in the video. I'm going to edit that part out. So what we're going to do is we're going to head down to our base, enchant our Stagbreaker, and hope for some good rolls. Then we're going to explore the Black Forest behind us. We're going to fight almost everything we come across and try to find a few more burial chambers for the Surtling cores. That way we can make a few more portals. And then we're going to figure out whether or not we can get to the Elder by land, or more likely, if we're going to have to build a boat to get to it. And that's it. So let's jump in and do it. Alright, first thing we're going to do, we've got our non-magical Stagbreaker. We want to look at this enchant table here, and we're going to enchant Stagbreaker to do magic item enchants on it. It's going to take 1 runestone, 5 dust, and 5 essence. So, runestone, dust, and essence. All right. All right, let's hope we get this right. Okay, well, I see fire on it, and that's it. So a little bit of fire damage, which is good against things that are vulnerable to fire. That'll be a little bit of tick. It'll also be potentially a bit of a dot on something. And since this is an area effect weapon, a little bit extra damage gets a little bit more mileage out of it. The sweet enchant rolls on a Stagbreaker, as I'd mentioned before, would be throwing and recalling. So getting 2 rolls at a time. Being able to throw ranged AoE is just freaking amazing. But, you know, it's better than nothing, and I may actually upgrade the Stagbreaker and see, because I think, I could be wrong, but I think as the base damage goes up, the fire damage will scale up as well, since it's a 4% fire. I think it's 4% of the main damage, which is the blunt damage. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to jump to post mining all of that copper over there. Okay, we're back. So I dug out all the copper, well, almost all the copper. I'm going to go show it to you in a second there. I also took a lot of the copper, and we put some more upgrades down below here. I'll kind of zoom in a little bit. You can get a look. I tend to bury upgrades underneath my floorboards just to keep them out of the way, so that I can maneuver around my tables a little more effectively. Eventually, when I get stone and whatnot, I will build a proper cellar underneath everything to make the upgrades lay out a little bit better, but right now I'm just kind of shoving things down there just to get my upgrades out of the way. I'm just going to cover this back up with a floorboard. So it's rotated so I know which one. I also went and crafted a bronze buckler, and I tried to enchant it. Faint plus 8%. There's an 8% chance to avoid all damage, so it's not the worst. I'm still looking, I'm fishing for things that get 2 rolls. Blues can get 1 to 3 rolls, and I've not been really lucky about that. I also threw an enchant on the tunic I already had. 14% armor, so it's got a 6.8 armor. I think that rounds up to 7, but not the bestest. I did make a trollhide cape as well. We don't have enough for a full set of trollhide stuff. Plus this leather that I'm wearing has plus 25 health, which is really nice. I do tend to prefer the trollhide armor. I like to sneak a lot. I like to be light and fast. And being that trollhide doesn't have a movement penalty, that's a nice benefit to it. But anyway, we're at the point where we're going to go explore the Black Forest over here. And we're going to kill stuff on the way. I'm going to chomp some food. I've got 15 minutes rested, 16 minutes rested actually. And Yeah, let's do this. We're looking for... Just gonna dodge these next. We're looking for burial chambers. We're looking for the coast to see where the elder might be. So this is the place. I dug all this out. You can still see there's some copper here. This is copper right here. I left it up. This is actually the ground originally that we kind of started. There was a dome of copper over the top of it. We dug that off, and as you can see, there was actually a lot more underneath. I was able to get quite a bit of copper out of there in order to make a buckler, and I have a lot left over, actually. I have about, I don't know, a dozen or so bronze, I think. I could probably make another piece of armor, or I could use it for upgrades. And there's still tons of copper. You can see all this green veining down in here. There's still another 20, maybe, chips of copper out of here. So I can come back and get more from here if I need to. This is why sometimes when you just take the stuff off the surface, if you go down deeper, there's a lot more underneath. But on top of that, see if I can get out of here. On top of that, there is another copper node right up there on the top of that hill. So that's copper up there as well. So if I really wanted a lot more copper, I could go and get it easily. I don't need it right now. I already made sure I got enough copper set aside for all of the upgrades for my structures, and I was able to, you know, get a bunch more to make bronze. You know, it takes 20 copper to make the 10 bronze you need for a buckler, so I went ahead and did that already. So I have a little bit left for doing other upgrades if I want to, and but I'm good for now. I'm just gonna run around with the spear. Oh, good, blueberries. I don't have a lot of those yet. Blueberries are gonna be one of the things I want to collect. I do have some carrots, but I'll take some more carrot seeds. I'm actually running around with this spear out because I was thinking maybe I would get lucky and be able to get a deer or two on the way, but oh well. I'm not going to bother with that right now. So far this is coast right here. Let me pull up the map. Yeah, so the elder's over here. I don't see a lot of land yet, but maybe it curves around. I don't know. We'll find out. There's a little more tin. I probably could use some more tin at some point. It's good to know that it's here, but I'm not hurting for it yet because I already, like I said, I already made enough bronze to get what I need, and I have some tin set aside as well. So I'm just going to kind of make sure that I sweep back and forth across the clouds, across the fog. Yep. Somehow I threw that right through him. Yeah, I'm just going to keep clearing the fog and see if I can find some more. Ooh, here's a good amount of blueberries. I got to mark this. 1, 6, 7. Wow, 8 blueberries. That's a lot. So I always do P8 or B for blueberries. It's my little code shorthand we use for marking stuff. So there's 4 mushrooms, but I'm not hurting for mushrooms, so I'll grab them. Oh, you know what? Before I get too far away from my base, I just realized portal mats so that we can get back. I'm assuming I can get the Grey Dwarf Eyes on the way, particularly because it's going to be nighttime soon. I mean, it's kind of famous last words. I feel like I died last time. Wouldn't mind running into another troll. It's not the best fighting them in the forest because when they start knocking down trees, that's when things get really serious. But otherwise, I could use some more hide, and I'm not really afraid of them at this point. They'd have to get the jump on me. thistle. We could use definitely more blueberries. 2, 3, 4. Good. That's a 7. Okay. I don't need any more carrot seeds. I'm good enough on that. Well, there's copper. I'm just gonna mark it. I don't need it, but I'll mark it anyway. Okay, it's a structure down there with it's like a 1-star, 2-star grey dwarf coming up at me. Oops, I missed. Alright, well, there's too many of them. We'll switch to this guy. I had 2 stars. Got lots of hit points. Okay, you want that. Most of this stuff I'm probably going to throw away. So far, I mean, maybe there's a chest down here. Another copper. I'm not interested enough. Oh, there's a troll, and I think that's a troll cave over there. Not 100% sure how much I feel about that. Going in the, well, maybe I'll go in the cave. I'll definitely take out this troll. Recalling spear. Oh, he's a 1-star troll. Alright, well that might be bad. I'm sure it's fine. It's fine because it's during the day. Oops. Wow. Oh. Wow. Had to dodge roll there because I got stuck on that rock. Got lots of hit points. That Grey Dwarf's covering for him.
Whoa.
Almost. Look, I'm back at that building. Woo! Well, 1 star should mean I think that's double the hide. So, alright. Okay, well. I mean, what are the odds that the Troll Cave has another 1 star in it? I mean, I'd say really low. Oh my god. This is a regular one. I heard him stomping around out there. Oof. Threw my spear. That's what happens sometimes with recalling spear. Sometimes it goes way far away. I don't know if I have a parry enough to block, to parry that yet. I guess I'll give it a try. Oh, it works. Okay, well. Now we're in business. Yeah. Bronze buckler. super nice. You need to have good hit points. Helps keep me from being staggered as well from the block. So probably having that extra 25 helps me. The armor, having armor helps too. So improving armor worked out. All right, let's go in here and see what this cave has to offer. I've got nothing else I can eat right now, so. I like the spear. I like the pierce damage. Oh, there's a troll. The no star. So that's good. Just enough stamina to get through that. Sweet. Alright. Always got to look at the ground here, just like in the caves, for like amber pearls, various little treasures that might be dropped down here. Oh, ruby. Alright, well, we're gonna have to. We'll leave behind the butte berries. I'll grab that wood for now, but I have a feeling I'm probably going to be ditching some of that stuff. Coins. Alright. Actually, since I'm living on these yellow mushrooms right now for my stamina. Alright. Well, we need four more Grey Dwarf eyes. Alright, well, that was useful, map-wise. Yeah, doesn't look very promising for walking to the Elder. So far, this area is pretty good for blueberries. Oh, there's an eye right across the way there. Go back over here. I think one of those guys got crushed by a log. Yeah. He did, but there's no eye. I did get there's a magic cultivator dropped. 13% stamina regen. It's better than no cultivator. Yeah, we're gonna just keep clearing away the fog, see if we can find anything of note. Oh yeah, I forgot. I should probably mark that that troll cave. Just check it off. I think that's about right. I'm not gonna wander back through there again anyway and wonder. Oh, good. There's a whole mess of them. Well. Oh, hey. Wow, that's almost how I died to a 1-star skeleton last time. Came up behind me and walloped me. That was like my first death, actually. Alright. Well, thanks for helping. That makes me think that there is a... Like, where did he come from? If not a burial chamber behind me. Oh yeah, somebody inside. Great, thanks for the eyeball. Okay, magic flint knife. Ooh, with a slow and imbue. Okay, the lightning's not so amazing, but the slow, the 36% slow, that means whatever you stab will be slowed by that amount. Kind of like how if If you have a Frostner, like when it hits things and it slows them, that effect. Well, I don't need the wood. I will take that. Oh yeah. I mean, let's just follow these skeletons back. I don't have a burial chamber on my map up here. It must be right up over that ridge right there. Okay. Sweet. Where's the other one? There he is. He's over there. Okay. Excellent. Oh, good. We have enough. We have enough Grey Dwarf eyes, and we have wood. So we're just going to make a portal right here. Kind of a great spot. Just put our workbench down. Put the portal down. Okay. I popped back and deposited all my stuff. I just wanted to save time on that. Also, when you're carrying a portal out into the field, is to have a portal at home, either with no name connected to no other portals, or with like a new name that you set up explicitly for going out in the field. That way, when you put your portal down, it will automatically link up. If you have no name, like in the case of me, right? So that'll just link up by default. I don't have to give it a name. Otherwise, if I wanted to, I could name it Explore or Field or something like that. You get the idea. So let's head inside. All right. Closed door straight ahead. Closed door to the left and open door to the right. So we're going. We always take the open door if there's one. That way we can't get ambushed by a skeleton. Oh my gosh, there's a whole army. Well, luckily we've got this weapon. Just gonna wait and get him through the wall. Alright. That took 2 of them down. Now there's just that guy with his sword, and the other direction's a dead end, so we're all good there. Grab the Surtling cord real quick. Oh. Just a flint axe. Frost and attack speed. Not the worst, but bronze axe would have been more appreciated. Alright. So it looks like we've got nothing but closed doors in front of us. Gonna go ahead and... Oh, there's a some sort of a summoning thing on the ground inside here. See if I open it up. There's like a bone pile. I tend to try to get rid of those. Oh, another... I mean, this is going to point to the same... Yeah. It's going to point to the same elder. Actually, I'll grab the feathers too. Since we have a portal right outside, it'll be super easy just to take back all this stuff. And that's kind of why, you know, it takes up a few inventory slots and some weight to carry portal mats around with you. But in doing so, you can get back to your base as long as you're not carrying back ore. Ore is the only thing that you cannot transport. Or also smelted bars. You can't take back anything that's not crafted into armor or a weapon. If it's metal like that. So as long as we're just like traveling around here and killing stuff, we're not gonna go and dig up any copper or tin and try to get back to a portal anyway. There's nothing behind here. All right, yep. So yeah, it's totally effective to bring a portal with you. That's right. There's 3 doors. Three hallways up. So, always a reminder too, because this weapon is blunt. Yeah, we're gonna wait. Because this weapon is blunt, it will crit skeletons. It's also piercing, which means it can do a lesser crit on things that are piercing resistant. But skeletons will take a lot of damage because its main component is blunt. So, checking through the door... This guy's just... Checking through the door is a great way to figure out if there's skeletons on the other side. If I start to see a large number of skeletons showing up, it makes me cautious that there's a generator or some other sort of shenanigans going on. Well, doors versus no doors. Ah, man, okay, that good. This is just down to a circling core. Sweet. Also, man, we've gotten 6 cores so far, so that pretty much solves our circling core issue. You can see that purple. I don't know if you can see that purple on the other side of the door. There's a purple cloud. That is a bone pile. So I'm going to get rid of the skeletons. See, that thing will just keep generating. It's evil bone pile. It'll just keep generating skeletons. So, it's important to take it out. You can... If I was far enough away, if I didn't have a Stagbreaker, I have to say, the Stagbreaker is amazing through a good portion of the game. You won't just use it for the Black Forest biome. When you get to the next biome as well, which is the swamp, you'll use it inside the crypts that are in the swamp as well. It lasts. As long as you keep upgrading it, that helps give it more longevity. But the fact that it can strike through walls just makes it a long-term useful weapon. But if I didn't have that and I was trying to deal with the bone pile on the other side of this door, I mean, you'd have to get rid of the skeletons, but it'll keep spawning more of them. So you'd have to get in there and take it out. So you'd still want a weapon with a sweep. A mace would be a good one because, again, blunt weapons do extra damage against skeletons. A mace would help you clear out the skeletons pretty easy. There are some other heavy weapons, and out gear, even though it's piercing, has a big area effect attack on it. So that would be better than nothing. A spear is actually somewhat terrible, particularly because the bone pile's on the ground. You have to get right up on it to jab it. Check. Nope. Nothing right away, anyway. Corners, right? Okay, nothing that way. Nope. Alright. I believe we have one more hallway. Okay. Yeah, that was just something on the other side of the door, some form of skeleton. And another door. And there's definitely something behind there. I can see their bony little glows. Oh, there's a bone pile that's far away, so I'm going to get up on it. Hope that I'm not going to get taken out by any... Okay. Extra bonus swing there. Yeah, that's how I would deal with it, particularly with a Stagbreaker. You want to get up in there and get as much damage as you can and try to take it out before it can start spawning a lot of baddies. Here, same thing. We're in the same area, so it's only going to register the same. I don't really need... Whatever. It's fine. I'll have to make sure to use my bow. Yeah. So that's it for this burial chambers. We're going to go outside and take all this stuff back. So that means we can put the kiln back up, because we had to break it down to get mats for a portal. So we can put the kiln back up, and we'll have a lot of mats. There's other uses too for the cores, but that right there is a lot of breathing room. It means we'll still have our travel portal, the one we're using right now, to go around and scout things out in the future, but now we have at least 4 more portals we can place permanently. So we're going to put one at the Elder that, for example, if we go to some other island that maybe we want to get back to, say it's got a good swamp biome, for example, when we go to the swamp, we'll have access to that as well. Eventually we're going to be swimming in Surtling cores, for sure. We'll go back at it. Our inventory's looking good, so we're just gonna hop on in after I eat food and equip my weapon. Alright, well, it's a 3... Oh, hello. Oh, man, I so thought I was gonna get the drop on that guy, but the other skeleton must have alerted him. Okay. A wooden shield. Yeah. Well, I guess we're gonna keep going forward. Oh, evil bone pile. Man, still? Ooh. Look at all the hits. It's a green something or other. I don't remember what it's called. Revenant, something like that. Yeah, that guy. He also takes crits. Rancid Remains, that's what it is. Oh, that is our first epic. Let's hope it's something good. Let's hope it's not a tower shield. Flint knife. Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna look at it as soon as I make sure that this is not some skeleton hiding around the corner here. Nope. Alright, sweet. Alright, what do we got? Throwable. I thought flint knives were already throwable. Maybe I'm wrong. Attack speed and lifesteal. Interesting. I don't know. I mean, it's not the... I would say it's probably not the best item I could have hoped for, but the other drawback of it... Oh, no. Yeah, knives... I guess normally they aren't throwable, are they? It's too bad it doesn't have recalling on it. If it was throwable with recalling, now maybe we can craft off so you can go and you can pick one of those 3 rolls. You can augment it where you pick an existing modifier and it rolls that modifier off, and then you get to pick to either keep the modifier you tried to get rid of, or pick 2 other options. So if you've ever played Diablo 3, for example, it's kind of a riff on that, where you go to the enchanter and enchantress, or I'm trying to think of her name, but and do just that. You pick one of the modifiers, it gets rid of it, and rolls 2 randomly from the pool that's available. So it's possible to get recalling, like roll off attack speed maybe, or lifesteal, and get recalling on there. Oh look, a tower shield. I knew I was due. I knew I was due for a tower shield. I'll take the feathers. I feel like we sort of have room. I may be shoving those arrows in a chest instead. I think all of the open doors have been, yeah. So we should have nothing but closed doors. And this was basically nothing but, okay, here we go. Scully on the other side. Yep. 2 of them. Or maybe it was a 1-star. Okay, there's an eyeball, which means there's another one around here somewhere. Probably behind that door. No. Not directly behind the door. That's odd. It's odd when It's odd when it seems that something is looking for me, but I can't find it. So, okay. Well. Hallway number 1 down. I'm looking for eyeballs. Alright, let's check this door. Oh, there we go. Could just been something through these walls. Alright, well, that's a big old dead end. Yellow. And it's almost dead. Oh, so rancid remains on the other side of the door. Alright. Woo. I'm pretty sure we're completely set for bones. It's good to be getting all this treasure, though, because eventually we're gonna find where the merchant is, where Halder is, and then we'll be able to sell. We'll be able to sell off these items for gold. We can buy things. We can buy Medjugorje Girdle. There's also, because of Epic Loot, there's he sells random magic items, like a refreshing pool, like, you know, a random blue spear, a random yellow shield, whatever, right? And it resets after, you know, every so often. That was a very short hallway, but lucrative all the same. I mean, we're still sitting on 7 cores out of this dungeon so far. We got 1 more wing to go. Poke check. I'm gonna eat. I just want to be prepared. I'd rather eat food and not die than to not have eaten food and die. So notice there, like, I stepped behind the door and got cover, but because the Stagbreaker goes through walls, doors, whatever, I was able to damage the skeleton. The skeleton was not able to hit me because, oh, that burning damage. The burning damage took him out. That was some sort of a tough skelly with a bow. Let's get rid of this wood here. Ooh, a magic hoe. Well, that's better than my current hoe. So, it's an improvement. Alright, we're gonna work over this door and then work our way back. Since this was sort of the open hallway. And we're now to the... Oh! That's the potential risk there. Oh, bone pile to my other side here. I'd rather take out the bone pile, and there's rancid remains behind it. I just gotta make sure that this archer does not take me down. Okay, well, I guess, again, the burning got him. Whew. That was a little, like... That's the one drawback. Like, if you didn't take out those bow skeletons and they get knocked back far enough away from the door, when you flip the door open, there's a chance they could shoot you, and if they're 1-star, it's gonna hurt. So far... So far, as long as everything stacks on top of everything we have, we'll be set. Okay, we clearly came from This way. Oh, that's right. That way was a dead end. We're going to work our way back. Oh, hey. A Certling core that I don't have room for. So, we have tons of resin. I'll probably get rid of the bones, too. I mean, that's the next thing to go, to be honest. Okay. And by the way, if you're, like, watching and you're going, like, how do you remember which way to go? It's because I try not to, you know, once... any door in a dungeon that exists starts in the closed state. So as long as you don't close doors behind you, you're not going to confuse yourself. As long as you go, you know, you open a door and you go through that door and then sort of like search that hallway out until you get to a dead end or whatever. Then as long as you run in, when you're working your way back, if you see, oh, here's a closed door, you're going to know that you haven't been in that room yet. So I know I haven't been in here because I don't close doors behind me. But very rarely, if I'm being chased by something, I might close a door behind me. Yeah, see, there's like something in here for sure. Oh, that would be like a ghost. Yeah. I'm not even gonna open this door. Okay, I am. But I waited till it was pretty much dead. Okay. Oh. Well, we need to make room for 3 amber as well. And skeleton trophies or bones, I don't need either one. So it's going to be... I don't really need these arrows either, but... There. I will take the amber. That's it. It's the end of this dungeon. Burial chamber. Okay. We're gonna pop through. Excuse me. Deposit our loots. Man, lots of treasure there. And then we can... Okay, we're definitely not going to melt... Hold on a second. We're going to keep this hoe because the durability and weightless is an improvement over health critical attack speed. I mean, I'm not going to be hoeing while I'm getting my ass handed to me, generally speaking. And I don't know. I may re-roll that flint knife for funsies, but again, it's flint. It's not, you know, if it was like bronze or, you know, I don't even have the, I haven't learned the recipe for the razor, abyssal razor, so I can't get that as a drop because the loot rules that I'm using for Epic Loot right now are such that I have to know the recipe in order to get it. But I'm going to get rid of these 2 shields because I already have a buckler. And I have the right one. I will save that for now. I mean, that's better than this one. I don't know. This one has slow. I mean, both of them stabbing a troll in the boot cheek would be like pretty bad for the troll. This one would slow the troll by 36% though, which means it's gonna, you know, you're gonna have way more time to give it the business. So. On the fence. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll just go with this. We'll go with these for sure, and then we'll deal with the other stuff later. Okay, wow. More cores than I know what to do with at this point. I'm gonna throw them in this chest down here at the end. It's the best problem to have. Lots of feathers. For arrows. I just put all my resin away, didn't I? Yep. And then one whole mushroom. Okay. Let's see. Where are we? I want to see where we're at on... Yeah. Things aren't looking good. We're gonna pop through our portal, and we're gonna travel on a little bit farther, and I did notice when I was going through my portal, I saw out of the corner of my eye a shaman. I don't know if he's over here beating on things or waiting for me to show up or what, but No, he's not. Good. Okay. So... that chambers is done. Break this down. And we're gonna continue heading south. Wait, let's see. Whenever I see that fog like that, it makes me think that it's just some low-lying mist. However, we're not gonna keep heading south because this is the edge of the mountains, and I don't want to die. So we're gonna skirt around the edge of this. Man, this forest is really tight right here on the edge, and this is where wolves come out of the mountains and like just shred. I'm not even remotely equipped for dealing with wolves. I mean, one at range, maybe on its own, and nothing else. But usually, you get one, you get three. So, I mean, this looks like it's Black Forest. There's still like pine trees and stuff growing in it. But I don't see, doesn't matter. I don't see any burial chambers over there anyway. I'm not marking this copper. Yeah. No good. Unless it's a tower shield. Ha! Alright, if I had one criticism, I like Epic Loot a lot, but man, it seems it's filthy for dropping tower shields. Maybe there's a setting. Maybe there's a setting for that. I don't know. I feel like I get a lot. There's a bunch of other loot too, but like I should maybe at some point keep a tally. Just to be sure. Alright, well, oh, hey, I can see an island. Is that... That's probably the island. It's probably over there. I mean, I'm like... I mean, I can't exactly say 100, but I'm pretty dang close to 100%. Let's go 99% sure. I'm just gonna run down the coast, and then I want to make sure I grabbed my portal. I'm gonna head down the coast just to convince ourselves. Ooh. Oh, he got away. Fish are jumping. I'm gonna head down the coast just to convince myself. Oh, look, a troll. Yeah. Eating food just in case. Oh, missed. Okay. Alright, I don't think that's a 1-star with a tree. Otherwise, I'd be really scared. Yeah, just normal. Normal guy with a tree. Oh yeah, I forgot. He's got a little bit more range. I don't think I can parry that, and I'm not going to try. Can't make me. Good. I'd say free lumber, but Oh man, I'm stuck against a rock. That's not the place to be. That overhand smash, that's the thing you gotta watch out for, because that's a pretty good swing there, but that overhand smash has like extra reach on it, and you know, if you just back up, like I ran, normally I just backpedal. Normally I'll just backpedal to get away from that mess, but once they have the tree, they have that extra reach. You can't just backpedal while you fight them. All right, more hide for me. Oh. I definitely need more blueberries. Blueberries, we're gonna take blueberries and carrots and deer meat and make... Yeah, there's more mountain over there. I'm just gonna run over here and check it out real quick before we do this troll cave. And deer meat, and we're gonna make deer stew. That's gonna be the food we make to fight the elder. Yeah. There's no burial chambers over here. Oh, there are blueberries though, but not worth marking on the map. It'll probably be deer stew, maybe boar jerky, just because it's got good hit points and good stamina. And I'm not really sure for the third food yet. Okay. We're kind of full, but I mean, I guess if that's the case, I got 10 wood. I do have 10 wood, so since we're going to be full before or after anyway, I'm just gonna do that now. Okay, just a regular troll. Oh, with his back to me. Great. Oops, that's what happens when if you attack too soon before the spear comes back to you, it'll switch to like a kick. It's the same button. Ooh, I had my back to him. Ooh. You know, it's still not a 100% gimme. Looking for treasure. I guess if I had a torch, it'd be easier to spot all this treasure, wouldn't it? Coins. No, just the chests. I can't really see needing anything else. Alright, we're just going to drop this stuff off real quick. At this point, we're just going to sweep the rest of the edge. We're not clearing this whole island. You know, that's just not happening. We're going to sweep a little bit lower. And then we'll see what we got. Like in terms of like overall loot. There's a tower, lots of gray dwarves. It's a good way to get either get eyes, or in the case of this mod, since you're fighting creatures, a good way to potentially get some drops. Good way to practice with your Stagbreaker. I don't necessarily need eyes or any of this other mess, but yeah. Also, usually there's a chest being guarded in here. This time there's nothing. There's nobody inside. A little bit of treasure. Take it. Also looking for more blueberries, I would say. Oh, hey. I don't think I'm going to mark these, though. These are kind of too far afield. Like, if I'm looking for blueberries in the future, I've already got an 8 and a 7 and a 4 right up near my base. I would just make a run down to those. If for some reason, thought I saw, like, green eyes. If for some reason I end up running into, like, you know, more bushes or something down here, then maybe I'll change my opinion. Scared me for a second there. I was trying to get over that log and this 2-star came out. Let me see if I can carry this guy. Yeah, there we go. That was a good takedown. Okay. What was he guarding? Okay. Shield we can melt. I'm sure I got mine. We're gonna head back east for a second just to. So, what I'm starting to see here too. I gotta get my stamina back up. Just in case. What I'm starting to see here too is that the. Yeah, see, I can see the mountains. Man. Okay, so we're being followed, but I want to look at this map for a second. This is a pretty sizable, for being a starting, like, here's our starting stones right over here. For being a starting island, I mean, having the mountains, this is a mountain right down here. Like this edge where the mouse is right here, that's mountain. Yeah, there we go. It says, I mean, I saw that it was mountain when I was running by there before, but, like, this is a good-sized chunk of mountain here. It'll be useful after the swamp. It's not really useful right now. Right now, it's just kind of scary. Like, I mean, I want to know how big it is, but I don't want to, like, I don't want to go in there. Like, I'm looking for the other thing. I would like to see if there are any of those flying things. I'm not gonna attack them, but just to kind of see, like, how developed this mountain is. You know, is it like, I mean, like I said, it's looking like it's pretty sizable. Oh, well, that right there is a generator. We're just gonna. It doesn't take good damage from a spear. But it takes damage from the spear, and it doesn't cost me anything to do this. Except maybe some pride. No, I don't. Eventually this thing's gonna break. Yeah, another magic item. Pick that up as soon as we're done breaking this thing down. Come on. Alright, so that's gone. We got a tower shield. Oh look, another spear. Flint spear of recall. What? No, wait, that's my spear. Oh, we got another shield. I was like, hey, wait a second. And we got one of these guys, an ancient seed. Now we already have a few of these because we've killed. You get ancient seeds from breaking these things down. You also get them from killing Grey Dwarf brutes, and you use those to summon the Elder. That'll be what we use to get the next boss to spawn. Oh, hey. Another troll den. I'm going to eat some food here first, just to make sure my stamina is up. Then I will throw one and try to get him in the head. That was not the head, that was like the left butt cheek. But I Still don't know that he cares. Just tickling his backside. But if he's going to stand there and take it, just going to deliver. I don't really know why he's not moving. It's foggy. He can't see me. I don't really know. Where'd he go? That was odd. I don't know. Maybe he ducked into his cave. Maybe it's going to be an ambush. Huh. I don't see any sparkles down the mountain, so it's not like he died and like slid down the hill. Oh. Well, this one has a log. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna have to, like, get better at dodging, aren't I? Oh, I was not better at dodging. I gotta get out of here. Yeah. Woo! Alright, we're gonna pop back and heal for a minute. That's how you almost die in a troll cave. I meant to block and do the tumble roll. That makes you immune for like a couple seconds. But I clearly missed the timing on that roll. I'm wondering about slightly more hit points, but having that good stamina is important too. So... we are not going to give up on this. I'm going to wait for the... mushroom to tick over. Down to like 5 minutes, just so I can like cap that off. Same thing with my fish, just to top my health off. And then... as long as we don't get beat too hard in the face, we should be able to deal with this. Alright. I think we got it either way. I'm not gonna wait. If I step in and his back's to me, like I'm gonna go in crouched, then I hopefully can... oh, that's not what I meant to do. Yep. Woo. Sort of pushed it there. Oh, for hides? Okay, wait a second. Ooh, a bronze spear. It's nice. It does not have recalling. Oh, it's waterproof. That's interesting. Let's check for... good amount of treasure on the ground, though. Man, that was a... the tree. The tree just works you over. All right. Yeah, if it was a recalling spear, that'd be super sweet. But it's not. Okay, so it looks like from everything we see here, I'm just going to pop back. I think my, oops, yeah, my inventory's super full anyway. Okay, so I think it's about that time. We're just going to recap real quick. We enchanted the Stagbreaker like we talked about. We explored all the way down the coast, cleared out a good amount, and I feel like it's pretty conclusive that we're going to have to go across the water to deal with the Elder. So next time what's going to happen is we're going to build out like a rudimentary dock off the edge of our base. We're going to build a boat, and we're going to scout out where the Elder is, and we're going to fight the Elder, and I'm going to call it right now. We're going to win. We've got a really good shot anyway. We're going to die trying. But anyway, thanks again for hanging. Please, if you enjoy what I'm doing here, be sure to like, subscribe, and let your friends know. It really helps me out. If you have any questions, I'd love your feedback. Put it down in the comment, please. And if for some reason you wanted to see me do a time-lapse of digging out a bunch of copper, you can ask for it, and maybe I'll do that next time. But that's all I got. Again, thanks for hanging. Have a great day, and I'll see you later.